district.
Uh,
It's not too far, in fact. It's probably 5 or 6
yeah, I think
kilometers.
I should find some opportunity to visit this place too. Yeah, and of course, Dasar University. We have 5 more minutes.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Are we good to start? All right. So may I remind everyone that you will be unmuted. You will be muted before we begin. Okay. So all right. So good afternoon, everyone, to our virtual participants from all over the world, to our honorable guest, Brother Bernard Oka, FSC, and Professor Ahmad Fauzi Ismail, our ICLCA chairs this year, Professor Ho Chin Chong and Professor Kathleen Aviso, our distinguished plenary speakers, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 8th International Conference on Low Carbon Asia and Beyond, ICLCA 2022. My name is Marla Maniquis Redillas, and I will be your MC for the opening ceremony of the ICLCA 2022. So this conference is hosted by De La Salle University in the Philippines and the University Technology Malaysia, and co-hosted by Low Carbon Asia Research Network, LowCarNet, and the Institute for Global Environmental Strategies, or IGES. You know, ICLCA had always been a unique conference in a way that it does not only bring together academicians for a scholarly discussion, but it serves as a platform that bridge multi-stakeholders from the academia, government, and industry. And we all share our expertise, knowledge, experiences in order to catalyze the transformation of low carbon society. So just a quick background, the ICLCA has been held around Asia. It actually originated from Malaysia, and it was held first in Vietnam in 2019, and China in 2020, and Malaysia last year, and now in the Philippines. So this year we have another very exciting roster of plenary speakers from various institutions. So you can see on your screen, to our plenary speakers, Professor Joey Ocon there. Hello. Professor Irji Yaromir Klemesh there. Professor Xiao Tang Zhu. Yes. And Professor Takeshi Fujiwara. Yes. Thank you very much for imparting your knowledge and expertise in this year's ICLCA 2022. So if you would like to see and watch the plenary presentation, so all of the videos are available via the comment system. Right. So during today's afternoon's opening session, we will hear the warm welcoming speeches from our conference chairs, as well as the opening speeches from the respective leaders of our hosts for this year's ICLCA 2022. So although the opening ceremony is being held this afternoon, just a quick reminder, we're going to have a group photo after all of the welcoming speeches today. Okay, and then tomorrow at the same time, we will hold the closing session. So I hope to see you again, everyone, tomorrow afternoon, where we will award the best presentation awards, and then we're going to hear from our organizers and advisors some closing messages and closing remarks. So without further ado, I would like to invite first one of the chairs of the ICLCA 2022, Professor Kathleen Aviso, who is also, she is the Dean of the Gokongwei College of Engineering at De La Salle University, Philippines, for her welcoming speech. So the virtual floor is now yours, Professor Aviso.
Good day, everyone. First, I want to welcome you all to the 2022 International Conference on Low Carbon Asia. We are honored to be hosting this year's conference together with the University of Technology Malaysia and the University of Santo Tomas. The aims of this conference echo De La Salle University's commitment in contributing towards sustainability, both locally and globally. With Asia comprised of some of the most populous nations and the fastest growing economies, the region's contribution towards reducing carbon emissions will be critical in our fight against climate change. As we recover from the pandemic, now is the time to redirect our efforts towards the adoption and implementation of more sustainable technologies and strategies. This conference brings together scientists, researchers, and experts to showcase ongoing work, recent technological advancements, and regional strategic developments that will help achieve net zero carbon emissions by the year 2050. We hope that this will serve as a venue for knowledge exchange and international collaboration that will bring us closer to mitigating climate change. Congratulations to the organizers and the International Scientific Committee for making this event possible. Thanks to all our plenary speakers and participants for sharing your knowledge and expertise. May this be an enriching experience for us all.
Thank you very much, Professor Aviso, for that wonderful welcoming speech. So now I would like to invite the other chair of the ICLCA 2022, Professor Ho Chin Chong, who is also the director of Low Carbon Asia Research Center from University Technology Malaysia. Welcome, and the virtual floor is now yours, Professor Ho.
President of De La Salle University, Brother Bernard S. Oka, FSC, University Technology Malaysia Vice Chancellor, Dato Ahmad Fauzi Ismail, Fellow Conference Chair of De La Salle University, Professor Catherine Aviso, honorary guests, plenary speakers, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon and good morning, depending on your location, and welcome to the 8th International Conference of Low Carbon Asia and Beyond, ICLCA 2022. ICLCA was initiated by UTM Low Carbon Asia Research Center, University Technology Malaysia in 2015. The conference pledges to make significant progress in implementing low carbon agenda in the fast-growing cities in Asia and beyond, especially in advancing science and research that lead to sound climate policies and their implementation. This year, the virtual conference in Manila marks the 8th installment of ICLCA. The conference series was held in UTM last year, and before that in Shanghai, Ho Chi Minh City, Johor Bahru, Kuala Lumpur, and Bangkok. And I'm very happy that we have extended our network further to reach Manila this year. Over the years, ICLCA has become an important regional and international platform for low carbon society knowledge sharing and dissemination, research network and collaboration, institutional and public-private partnership, and importantly, forging good friendship among all involved. As reflected in this year conference theme, Sustainable Development Towards Carbon Neutrality, ICLCA strives to maintain consistent dynamism and currency to stay at the forefront of the field, to serve as an intellectual platform and respond to the latest emergent needs in tackling climate change and promising sustainable development. The importance and the timeliness of this year's conference theme are especially evident in the light of Intergovernmental Panel of Climate Change, or IPCC 6th Assessment Report, finding on the need for a global community to work towards achieving a peaking of GHG emission well before 2030 and carbon neutrality by the mid-century. If we are to keep the opportunity to limit global temperature rise below 1.5 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial age by the end of the century. To that end, developing a low-carbon society and achieving sustainable development by 2030 in line with the UN SDGs are highly crucial to enable nations to transition towards carbon neutral society by 2050. Our conference theme, therefore, is a challenge and call for academics, researchers, and national and subnational government, civil society, industries, and businesses to partner and collaborate for sustainable development towards carbon neutrality. And in cognizance of the crisis and urgency, we must act now. UTM Low Carbon Asia Research Centers has actively collaborated with various governmental agencies and international counterparts in promoting the Science to Action, or S2A, approach to tackling climate change since 2008. By S2A, scientific research provides concrete basis for climate policy making while keeping in view at all times the implementability of the policies to ensure that science-based climate policies are implemented and actually acted upon. I sincerely hope that the spirit is kept and continuously reinforced in future ICLCA. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so pleased to learn that ICLCA 2022 has accepted over 120 papers and will feature 4 world-renowned scholars as plenary speakers. And I hope that the discussion and the networks built through this conference would benefit the conference participants, and the outcome would be disseminated to the entire Asia region and beyond. Lastly, I want to convey my deepest appreciation to all ICLCA speakers and participants for their unwavering support and commitment to the low carbon and carbon neutrality causes. And I must sincerely thank the organizing committees from both De La Salle University and University of Technology Malaysia for their hard work in planning, coordinating, and managing every detail of the conference that makes today's virtual event possible. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much for that very warm welcoming speech, Professor Ho. All right. So now let's listen for the opening speeches from the first. Let's welcome the president of De La Salle University, Philippines, Brother Bernard, SOCA FSC. And the next is Professor Ahmad Fauzi Ismail. So first, Brother Bernie's message. The virtual floor is now yours.
Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you to the 2022 International Conference on Low Carbon Asia, ICLCA. This year, De La Salle University is hosting this virtual event in cooperation with our partners, University Technology Malaysia and the University of Santo Tomas. This is part of our institutional commitment to contribute to the Sustainable Development Goals through quality education, scientific research, and social engagement. There is now a global scientific consensus that the anthropogenic climate change poses serious risks to the future of the human race. Thus, SDG 13 calls for urgent action to combat climate change and its impacts. This means that the international research community must contribute new knowledge to enable both climate change mitigation by cutting greenhouse gas emissions and climate change adaptation by making man-made systems more resilient. These needs are closely linked to the Central Conference battle cry of sustainable development towards carbon neutrality, dating back to the inaugural ICLCA in Johor in 2015. The previous 7 ICLCA events serve as venues for the dissemination of high-quality research on potential solutions to climate change, as well as contemporary sustainable issues ranging from natural resource depletion to plastic pollution. I have no doubt that this year's ICLCA will continue this tradition of pushing the frontiers of knowledge geared towards care for our common home. In closing, I would like to congratulate the international scientific team that has worked tirelessly for months to make this event possible. I thank our 4 plenary speakers who will share their expertise with us. And I wish all the conference delegates a stimulating and productive experience at ICLCA 2022. Thank you and have a pleasant day.
Thank you very much, Brother Bernard, for that fantastic opening speech. So I would like to welcome the Vice Chancellor of University Technology Malaysia, Professor Datuk Technologist Dr. Ahmad Fauzi Ismail, for another opening speech. Professor Ahmad Fauzi, the virtual floor is now yours.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asrafil anbiya wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and greetings to all. Professor Dr. Bernard S. Ocha, FSC, the conference chair and the president of the La Salle University, Philippines. Professor Ho Chin Siong, Director of UTM Low Carbon Asia Research Center, UTM. Distinguished speakers, participants, and guests, ladies and gentlemen. First, let me extend my warmest welcome to everyone who is joining this virtual conference of ICLCA 2022, the 8th International Conference on Low Carbon Asia and Beyond 2022. I would like to congratulate the organizing committee, the La Salle University and University Technology Malaysia, and all our conference partners on the successful organization of this event this year. I'm very happy to see the ICLCA organization networks and partnership have expanded to include the Philippines now, after having the previous 7 conferences being organized in Thailand, Vietnam, China, and of course in Malaysia. While the world's attention momentarily and urgently shifted to combating the COVID-19 pandemic in the past couple of years, tackling the impacts of climate change and mitigating climate change itself continue to be the most pressing issue facing humankind. The theme of ICLCA 2022, Sustainable Development toward Carbon Neutrality, is therefore timely as the world is facing increasing climate challenges coupled with the unprecedented economic downturn and social issues due to natural disasters, disease outbreaks, as well as conflicts between countries. Apart from addressing the global climate change challenges towards keeping global mean temperature rise to 1.5 degrees Celsius compared to pre-industrial levels, enhancing the city's economy and resilience toward achieving sustainable development has also become an important agenda. By focusing on sustainable development and mitigating and adapting to climate change, ICLCA 2022 hopes to generate positive discourses that contribute to improving the economy and quality of life, and is in line with the urgency of transitioning into global carbon neutrality. I hope ICLCA will continue to serve as a high-impact platform, bringing together researchers and multi-stakeholders from academia, government, and private sectors to share knowledge and experiences for the transformation towards sustainable, low carbon and carbon neutral development in Asia and beyond. Through our collective endeavors with various partner universities and stakeholders, we hope to make Asia's voice heard by the international climate policy community toward achieving sustainable development and green growth. Again, it gives me great pleasure and honor to welcome our distinguished guests, speakers, experts, and participants to ICLCA 2022. I wish you all an enjoyable and fruitful virtual conference. With this, I'm pleased to officiate the 8th International Conference on Low Carbon Asia and Beyond, ICLCA 2022. Thank you in the name of God for mankind. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much for that very excellent welcome opening speech, Professor Ahmad Fauzi. Indeed, sustainability is very important and must be incorporated in all forms of development. So I hope through this ICLCA, our discussions that we're going to have and we had on during this conference will eventually come to fruition and expedite the development of low carbon society. So now, please stay tuned for a video montage presentation prepared by our organizing committee, for ICLCA 2022. But before the video montage, once again, we would like to acknowledge and thank our plenary speakers for this year's conference. So we have Professor Zoe Ocon, who talked about renewable energy, and then Professor Irji Jaromir Klemesh for the low carbon emissions economy, Professor Chao Tang Zhu, GHG emission in agro-ecosystem, and of course, last but not the least, Professor Takeshi Fujiwara about sustainable waste management. So thank you very much to our plenary speakers for their valuable sharings on sustainable developments, and of course, for your scientific contributions in this year's conference. Okay, so to our participants, the plenary videos are available and you can watch the plenary videos via the Comet system. So make sure you register and you can watch all of the presentations via our platform. Okay, so now let's proceed with the presentation for the video montage prepared by our organizers. So just a reminder to everyone, so please stay after the video. We're not yet done. Okay, so we're gonna have our group photo session after the video montage. Okay, all right. So, let us watch. Wow. Oh, that was a memorable presentation from our organizers. Thank you very much for preparing that. Actually, it feels good to, reminisce and remember all of the past events. And I hope that by next year, we're going to have the on-site, face-to-face conference. Okay. So it's really nice to look throughout the years, the events last year. So we are looking forward to conducting again ICLCA in the coming year, especially next year. I hope it's a face-to-face. It's going to be a face-to-face event. So now, can you please ask everyone? Wow, we have over 70 participants here. So please turn on your cameras. So we're gonna have our group photo session. Okay, so please don't be shy. So please give your best smile. Ayan.
Okay, there are 3 pages. Page 1,
Right.
smile.
Okay.
Okay. Page 2, hold on. Page 2, smile. Page 3, smile. Hold on. I need to go back to page 1. Page 1 again. Okay, ready? Smile, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ria. So I hope everybody's captured on that photo, group photo. Okay. So that's it. So thank you very much, everyone, for that memorable photo session. So that will be included in the next year's video montage. Okay, so we would like to remind you that tomorrow we're going to have our closing ceremony and also awarding ceremony. It will start at 4 p.m. Malaysia and Philippine time, GMT +8. So you can register through the link there. So you can see on your screen. Please register so you can get the Zoom link. I think it's going to be the same link for the opening today. So we're going to hear from our conference chair and advisors, and then we're going to announce the best presentation awards. Also, we're going to be giving the most active participant award. It will be posted on the conference website, so everyone can still join the contest for the most active participant. So, you can visit the comment system. You can put your questions and interact on the presentation videos as uploaded in the conference platform via the comment login system. So you have until October 19 CET, okay, so to engage and participate there, so you can have a chance to win the award just by viewing and interacting and with other participants as well. Okay, and through doing that, you can gain insights about their work and also network with others. Okay, so here is the link showing on your screen. Is the link to the presentations uploaded in the conference platform via the comment system. So first you need to log in to access the link. And then this will be open. I think this was open since yesterday until tomorrow, or October 17 to 19. You may still post and view comments during this time. So right now we do not provide any presentation schedule, so you can view all of the presentation at any time. Okay, so within these 3 days, because we have participants from all over the world, so with different time, so just feel free to visit at any time in your most convenient time. Okay, so the video shows how to browse, view, and make a comment on each presentation there. Okay. So please be active by posting your comments, questions to the presentations. We can see there are already some questions and presentations there, comments, questions. So thank you very much, everyone. Yeah, so I can see the chat. Okay, yeah, thank you. Thank you, of course, to our organizers, local organizing committee, our conference chairs, advisors, And of course, our plenary speakers and all the participants, thank you for sharing your scientific knowledge and experiences. And then I think that's it. Do we need to call anybody who wants to say a message before we, yeah? Professor Chu, you done? Okay, just say hi.
Thank you, everyone.
We don't want
Hi, thank you.
Hi, thank
See
you.
you at the
See you
comment.
tomorrow.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye
See
bye.
you tomorrow.
See you in comment.
everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Have a great day.
Have a good day.
Bye from Nigeria.
Bye.
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 Thanks for joining.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Have a great
Bye
day
bye.
ahead.
See you tomorrow.
See you again
See
tomorrow.
you tomorrow.
Uh,
See you again
it's about
tomorrow.
it's about 9:30 in the morning, Nigeria now.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, I'll end the meeting. Thank you, everyone.
Very good.
See
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, City. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Ria.
Bye.
Bye,
Thank
everyone.
you. Thank you. Bye. Bye-bye.